Hello everyone, hi guys.
So welcome to Folkestone. You made it through Italy and France.
Yeah, very
good. Back on home soil.
Great to be back on home soil. Very exciting. It's been an epic journey through Italy and France. We've had every conceivable weather that could have been thrown at us, but the enthusiasm and the energy of the group have been fantastic. And obviously, we're here for a very worthwhile cause. We're raising £1 million for sport relief and the foundation, and we're nearly there. But we could do with a bit more help from people. If they want to donate, they can text the word SLAM, S-L-A-M, to 70005, which will be a £5 donation. Or they can go on the Dallagliocycleslam.com website and see, follow the trail. You can track the bike, you can donate, you can find out what's going on, have a look at the route. We've got other sportsmen and women joining us along the way, and it's going to be very exciting.
How close has it been as an experience to what you've got?
Well, it's hard work. I'm not really built for cycling, as you can tell, so it's been really tough, especially the hills in Italy and France. But there's been lots of people here who have given up their time to come and cycle with me, and we've all found it very, very challenging. Doing sometimes 200 kilometres a day, but also very enjoyable and very rewarding.
A different sort of strain on the body to play
Absolutely, totally different, but very satisfying. It's been a real team effort. We're here as a group. We suffer together, and we enjoy a couple of drinks afterwards together.
Yeah, that's a highlight so far.
I think our visit to Chablis in France was probably one of the highlights. Not because of the wine, but it was a lovely place. We were given an incredible reception when we got there by the local people, and we really enjoyed ourselves.
Just a final word, Catherine Spencer, the England women's captain, started their career here at Folkestone. What have you made of the success that women's side has had? Yeah,
they've done brilliantly, and we're very proud of them. They've really continued in a great long tradition of success within the England women's team, and for them to be regularly playing and beating the Southern Hemisphere sides is obviously a massive plus for us. It's great for us to come to the rugby club. This is a bike ride. It's a charity bike ride, but it's also during the Six Nations, and my roots are very firmly within rugby, so it's great to come to a place like Folkestone and receive such a nice welcome.
And looking forward to the game on Saturday.
Yeah, we're dead excited about that. Looking forward to seeing how we get on against Ireland, and hopefully England can pull it off and make it a great weekend.
Thanks very much.
I won a race obviously in Italy and came back over, then went back out to Paris, so it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it, but it's nice, to come back through the tunnel and see the fans waiting for us to come to the rugby club.
Is that a sort of a big boost? I guess tired bodies, but
yeah, well, it's been quite tough this morning because we've had a bit of a wind, and we've had a few hills that they didn't tell us about. We thought it was quite flat, but apparently there's a few hills just before you get to the tunnel. So the morale's good, and as you can see, everyone's really buzzing, and looking forward to the last bit to Maidstone before we have a little Pizza Express party tonight.
Absolutely. Just talk me through how you got involved with the cycle ride.
Well, Lauren sent me an email about end of September saying, I'm doing this thing, do you want to do a leg? And I've never done any cycling before in my life. And I thought, yeah, that'd be alright, it'd be quite easy. And then the more I looked into it, I realised when I looked at the route how difficult it was going to be. So I committed to do it with some friends as well. So we did quite a bit of training, and still didn't put us in right fitness state for the ride. It's been tough, but I've loved every minute of it.
How does it compare to turning out for Arsenal?
Well, me and Les did the third night did the first leg, and every night we were rooming together. Every night we said, this is probably the hardest thing we've ever done. This pre-season training is hard. We know what's coming because we've done it for 15, 20 years. With cycling, everything's been new to us, and when they've said, oh, we've got a hill to climb tomorrow, or you've got 4 or 5 climbs, we've said, yeah, hill's not too bad. And then we've seen these things, like mountains. mountains, not hills. So it has been a shock to the system, but one that we've enjoyed, and for a great cause. You know, we're doing this for some great charities, and Lawrence is an inspiration because he's on the whole thing, and he gets up every morning, just springing his step, and just take one look how big he is. To see him get up the hill, you know, it should be easy for a little lad like me.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's a fantastic guy to be doing the ride with. I mean, how much of a morale boost is it?
Well, he has. I mean, the thing is with it, he's been entertaining every night because he's got a new bunch of people coming in every 5 days. So he's had to be up for them. We've been having meals and then late night drinks, and the camaraderie has been great. And then up at 6 in the morning, first up to Dallaglio, sort of banging the porridge tin ready for breakfast. And he has been his energy levels are unbelievable. So I think the footballers are a bit soft, to be honest. Me and Les were always tired.
Brilliant. All right, thank you very much, Lee. All the best for the rest.